The cat spirit suddenly darted into the girl's body, and in the next second, she found herself transformed into a 50-year-old woman. Even her roommate, who had always been her best friend, thought she was a scammer and tried to kick her out. And just like that, it was already 7 p.m. Seeing the woman transform back with her own eyes right in front of her, her best friend finally believed it. Staring at her own youthful reflection in the glass wall, she speculated that her mysterious transformation might be connected to the one-night stand from the night before. The previous night, she had sought out a Taoist fortune teller who told her that her destiny lay in the south. Hoping for a big break, she followed his advice and took on a part-time job there, only to be drugged and pulled into a hotel room by a CEO. When she woke up, she realized she had been tricked. She quickly put on her clothes and left in a hurry, completely unaware that she had left her bracelet behind in that room. By the time she finished telling her story, it was already 7 a.m. When her roommate turned around again, she was stunned. The woman had transformed back into a 50-year-old once more. Her roommate found it unbelievable. Every day at exactly 7 a.m., she would turn into an older woman, and at exactly 7 p.m., she would change back. The timing was way too precise, almost magical, but the woman had no idea that the cat was actually the Taoist's pet. Meanwhile, the CEO had finally tracked down the identity of the woman from that night. Her name was Chuan-Yi. However, no matter how hard he searched, he couldn't find her. Little did he know, she had already turned into a 50-year-old woman. No wonder she had vanished without a trace. To help her find a job, her roommate even changed her name to her own mother's. But the woman had her heart set on applying for the CEO's secretary position. Unfortunately, in her current state, she could only apply for a janitorial job. At the same time, a scheming woman who was desperate to marry the CEO found out that he was hiring a secretary. Fueled by jealousy, she immediately drove away all the young women applying for the position. Instead, she decided to pick someone from the janitorial applicants. And just like that, she laid eyes on the very woman the CEO had been searching for, the one who had turned into a middle-aged lady. If you become the secretary to the chairman of Pay Group, in addition to the company's salary, I'll personally give you an extra $5,000 per month. How does that sound? Who could resist an offer like that? Even though the CEO's assistant was completely against the scheming woman's actions, there was nothing he could do. After all, she was the wealthy heiress of the Yi family. And so, the woman was reluctantly led into the CEO's office. When the CEO saw her, he was visibly shocked, but the woman immediately recognized him. He was the man from that night.